what habits or skills did you focus on developing when you got into the league? Because a lot of guys, they come in and, they have like, overwhelming gifts. So we see number one picks come in, you see your Kareems come in, you see LeBron James come in, and immediately they're just dominant.
Yeah.
For you, I'm sure it's a little bit different. You had to find your way, you had to carve out a role. What did you focus on doing on the court to stand out so that you would have a chance to get minutes, solidify a role, to stick in the NBA for a long time?
Yeah, being a young guy from Charleston, South Carolina, I was the first NBA player. But since then, we've had a few guys come out, most notably Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. So being a trailblazer, I just wanted to make a long-lasting career. Mm-hmm. So part of that, with me being I was 6'3", so I'm a pretty big point guard. So just being physical. And back in those days, you could defend. You had to defend as far as the point guard position. You would kind of like, the head of the snake as far as, defensive game plans and that type of stuff. So playing defense, taking care of the ball, having high assist, low turnover ratio, just being fundamentally sound. And, back in those days, everyone could score, shoot, play. So it was more of just, showing that I could be a high level contributor night in and night out. And like I said, just trying to make a long lasting career.
I love that. And you brought up a good point. A lot of these players come in here and it's like they can score, and pretty much everybody that comes into the league can score at a high level. You're one of the best in your team in your high school, you're in college. But what set you apart is, like you said, just taking care of the ball, doing the little things. I see players today like Tyus Jones, he plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, and Monte Morris, and he played for the Nuggets. Now he plays for the Washington Wizards, and they have really high assist to turnover ratios. And, they've been playing for a long time, and they even start at times, even though they're like around the size you are, 6'2", 6'3" guys, they make a name for themselves. So that's really a testament to your hard work and, just how much attention to detail you put into the game, even though you didn't have those crazy, I assume those athletic gifts that you can just go up there and just, dunk over everybody and, things like that.
Yeah. It's just part of, the game is changing. The game is evolving. Now it's about scoring and shooting threes and playing pace, playing fast and that type of stuff. Back in the days, it was kind of like you play playoff basketball year round. Like it wasn't even in pickup ball. We play playoff basketball. It's tough. Once you have one or two bad possessions, it was important to get a good, very solid possession and shot, even in pickup ball. So, the game has changed. But, you got to get on board with it and adjust. But, the guys nowadays, of course, records are being shattered as far as scoring because of the pace and shooting threes and teams, scoring 130, 140 points. Back in my days, if a team scored like 110, like it was some furniture moving in the locker room. But I mean, if you gave it up defensively, it was some furniture moving in the locker room. And if you were doing it offensively, you were kind of like on your game that night. So, for sure. But things have changed and you just got to get on board with it. But it's still an exciting brand of basketball.